Hey guys, Will here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're reviewing the 2023 Ford Shelby GT500.
And a big thanks to Brian and the rest of the management and staff here at Carl Flamer Ford in Tarpon Springs, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Brian.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the Shelby Mustangs have been the Mustang's top performance models since 1965. The GT500 being the ultimate performer, with the GT500 that you see here, part of the 5th generation Mustang, dubbed the S197. With us since 2011 with major updates for the 2013 model that you see here, which along with a facelift gets twin fuel pumps, upgraded cooling, larger fuel injectors, a grippier clutch, with a single-piece carbon fiber drive shaft, larger 6-piston brakes, stronger axles, and a beefed-up Tremec TR6060 6-speed manual transmission with an internal oil pump. The 2013 GT500 also brings along retuned springs, dampers, launch control, and a 4-mode electronic stability control system. And this specific GT500 also gets the performance package, which gives us the adjustable Bilstein dampers and Torsen limited slip differential. Most importantly, the 2013 GT500 replaces the already monstrous 5.4-liter supercharged V8, which cranked out 550 horsepower, with this 5.8-liter supercharged V8, which cranks out 662 horsepower, 631 pound-feet of torque, with a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. Starting at $55,000 for the coupe and $60,000 for the convertible that you see here, add about $3,500 to the performance package. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So of course, up front, first thing you notice with this new 2013 model, or with this updated 2013 model for this 5th generation Mustang, we don't have any grille material for some added cooling, aggressive Cobra snake right next to it, LED projector headlamps, LED daytime running lights with an LED fog light down below, and no lower grille either for the intercooler here. Some functional airflow for the hood, pretty aggressive lip spoiler, but it's nothing too obnoxious. Don't have to worry about destroying your front bumper if there's a little bit of elevation changes in the road. The wheel and tire setup, we get these SVT specific 19-inch wheels, with this being about a 12-year-old GT500. This tire setup has been replaced multiple times. It's currently running a Nitto G2 Summer Performance tire setup up front. We're rocking 265/40 ZR19s with a 6-piston Brembo front brake caliper, 5-lug pattern. Looks like basically zero wheel gap. Additional Cobra snake. I'll take a step back. Hopefully you guys can pick up the side profile on this 2013 GT500 convertible. With body color mirror caps, we don't have any blind spot monitoring on the glass. This is a little bit of an older vehicle, but we still get the blind spot pockets to help us out. No smart access for the driver and the front passenger. Hopefully you can pick up the convertible top. The rear wheel and tire setup is contrasted compared to up front. Up front, we had 19-inch wheels. Out rear, these are 20s. Still wrapped in the Nitto G2 Summer Performance tires. Dimensions out rear are a contrasted 285/35 ZR20 with 662 horsepower. We'll see how this 285 wide tire setup puts the power to the ground. And one thing that you should know, so we do not have a fully independent rear suspension here on the 2013 GT500, which was always weird to me because the Terminator Cobra for 2003, 2004 was probably this vehicle's #1 competitor throughout Ford's history, and they gave that car an independent rear suspension even though that generation Mustang didn't have one. I kind of wish there was the same way here with the 662 horsepower model. With all these suspension upgrades, as you'll see when we take it out for a drive, it still drives surprisingly well. But these new sports cars that are cranking out this level of power, that you often see curb weights 42, 43, 4,400 pounds, if not more. This weighing in under 3,900 pounds, so it'll be a little interesting to see how it puts that power to the ground. The gas cap, if I didn't show you guys, is push to open with easy fill, and 91 octane plus recommended for this monstrous 5.8-liter supercharged V8. Aggressive spoiler, Shelby badging, SVT Shelby GT500 in the center with Ford underneath it, with some of the coolest taillights in the automotive history. I'm a little bit biased. I had a 2014 six-banger Mustang with these taillights, and they're beautiful. The sequential design, full LED for the reverse light and turn signals as well. Aggressive diffuser, this GT500 gets the black exhaust tips, which are aggressive. And speaking of aggressive, let's fire up this monstrous 5.8-liter supercharged V8 and hear how she sounds. right, guys, that was the sound of the monstrous 5.8 liter supercharged V8 sold by Ford for the 2013 Shelby GT500, and it sounds insane. This exhaust is modified. They're cranking out 662 horsepower, 631 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 6-speed manual transmission, sending the power to the rear wheels with a limited slip torsion differential. You can expect a mid to high 3-second 0 to 60 time and an over 200 mile-an-hour top speed, making it, for the money at the time, the fastest car on the road today, considering that you're seeing GTs cross $55,000 nowadays, considering you can get a 200 mile-an-hour supercharged V8 at a time for that money. Insanity. Definitely one of, if not the coolest cars ever released from an American company, in my opinion, for the money. There are cooler cars, of course, but 55, 60,000 bucks. Definitely tough to beat what we have here. Top, just hard plastic with leather stitching in the center and a nice stitched armrest area. A little bit dated of a door panel, but with the shaker audio system, everything in this interior is still surprisingly premium. With auto one-touch windows, you can press this button right here to drop them all. Lock and unlock, aluminum door handle, and a little bit of storage down below with the mirror adjustments up top. We get SVT 20th anniversary illuminated aluminum nameplate with Recaro Sport bucket seats. They're not electrically adjustable. You can still recline, drop, lift, and slide with latches, and they're not heated or ventilated with the Recaro seats. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot in the brake, foot in the clutch, key in the ignition, engine start stop. Woo! And everything fires right to life. So the interior here is surprisingly premium for a $55,000 base price. Sure, we don't have push button start. That was available on the next generation Mustang. With a soft dashboard, this aluminized lower dash area, aggressive gauges with about a 7,000 RPM tach and a 220 mile-an-hour speedometer. The stocks have a pretty premium feel. Doesn't appear like we have auto rain sensing wipers. We do have automatic headlamps though, with fog lamps, launch control, suspension adjustments, and steering adjustments. Hopefully you get a good look at the aluminum outline pedals. We get a tilt, not telescoping steering column with our 8-inch touchscreen with the old sync display. We still get navigation, no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but we have USB connectivity, aux ports, so you can transmit your phone's music to this infotainment screen. I personally leave this vehicle as factory as possible for value purposes, but you can swap out this infotainment stack with something more modern and get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. The shaker audio system also sounds really good. It may not be the most crisp audio, but the bass that this speaker system lets out is seriously impressive. No heated or ventilated seats. It is available, I believe, without the Recaros. You get the Shelby, Carroll Shelby nameplate with Shelby GT500 underneath, traction control, hazards, and trunk release. The shifter for our 6-speed manual transmission. We do not get a backup camera. As you guys see, reverse all the way to the right, up, forward. No backup camera. That became a standard feature, government mandated, I believe, back in 2018. The standard parking brake, plastic cover for the cup holders with interior illumination. You'll fit 16 24-ounce bottles. Shelby illuminated for this nice soft padded armrest, and you'll fit probably 5 or 6 12-ounce cans, USB-A, aux port, and 12-volt in there. Looks like there was possibly a signature on this dashboard at some point. The glove box is not damped or line felt. You'll fit 15-ish license plates. Should be able to fit a pair of shoes, maybe a third shoe, about 4 or 5 Harry Potter books. We get auto-dimming rear view mirror. It's not frameless. 3 garage home link settings up top. The interior lights do not appear to be LED. To open up this convertible top, there's 2 latches and everything else is electrically adjusted. We're not going to demonstrate it for you guys. You can probably take a pretty good idea of what this car looks like without the convertible top up. That's about it though for the front seat. I'll take a step out back real quick just to show you the space back there. The latch underneath behind the seat. The seat does not slide forward once you drop it. But with this being a manual transmission car, the driver is going to want to sit a little bit closer to the steering wheel, which as a result allows me to have at least some type of space back here. Yes, my knees are starting to touch. My head is starting to touch. This roll bar is a little bit in the way, and this is where our third brake light is. Pretty cool. But I can fit back here. This is more comfortable compared to a non-manual transmission Mustang. No air vents back here either. The seats are surprisingly comfortable with this leather trim, additional shaker speakers. And to hop out of here, just push this latch up. Taking a step out of here, let's check out the cargo space, see how much space is offered back there. and then take this 2013 Shelby GT500 out for a drive and see what this monster's got. So taking a step out into this cargo space, the opening isn't very large, but it's a little bit larger than what you would get from a Camaro. Hopefully you can pick up the overall space, a little bit less since this is the convertible. I'll leave a link right here to show you the exact amount of cargo space, but these exhaust tips screaming. I cannot wait to take this monster out for a drive. Secret storage, let's see what we got going on under here. A little bit with our Fix-A-Flat kit with hydraulic struts for the trunk itself. We can shut this trunk right down, take a step back and walk around this monstrous 2013 Shelby GT500 one more time. And I said it before, I'll say it again, this is probably my favorite per dollar vehicle ever released out on the road today. As soon as I saw this dealership had one on their lot, I had to review it. I hope you guys enjoy this half as much as I'm about to. But speaking of enjoyment, let's take this absolute monster 2013 GT500 out for a drive and see what it's got. All right guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of this all new 2013 Shelby GT500. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. I'm gonna leave the suspension and the steering in sport mode. Traction control staying on. We're not flooring it in first gear with these 285 wide tires, but steering feels unbelievably on center. Compared to my 6-cylinder that I had from 2014, this is a way better feeling steering rack. And this is right when Ford introduced their electric racks, I believe, so this is a very impressive feel over the bumps. Okay, it's a race car essentially, but it rides really well over these bumps in a long first gear, like 20 miles an hour. We're only at like 2,000 RPM, and no, we're still not flowing it in first gear. I'll lean into it, but whoo! Yeah, guys, I'm excited. All right, guys, taking a step out here, lean into a little bit. First gear, that was not even halfway through the rev range, and it was like 45 miles an hour. It's a long first gear. Handling is really, really good. This shifter, this TR6060 feels nice. We'll lean into it once these cars pass, and wow, and the brakes feel very good as well. Take a step out here, not the smoothest, but it's a long first gear. Very fast, very, very fast, and these brakes, very good. One time we can try to lean into it in first gear. Not here. This is a stupid spot. Right here. Guys, this is insanity. And over the bumps, it rides really, really well. I was not expecting it to feel this good over the bumps. Take a step out here. Fast, very fast. We can take a step out here. Oh my God! Oh, it's just insane. We can take it out of 6th, try it out in, or not 6th, we just put it into 6th. And I remember playing this, or driving with this car in video games. This is a tall 6th gear. At, yeah, around 50 miles an hour, we're at 1,000 RPM. That should help the highway fuel economy, but with 660 horsepower here, it still pulls the moment you step on that throttle. Insane. You can take a step out here. And yeah, the clutch, you have to feather it a little bit in the beginning just because of how long this first gear is. But boy, does it sound good. Effortless. Try out a little passing power. 3rd gear, we're not even gonna do it in 2nd. And on the gas. Hey, okay, yeah, you look down and you are flying. Some seriously long gears. all the way out to the rev limiter one time. This is one of, if not the most insane vehicles I have ever driven in my lifetime. It's such a beast. I don't want to get in trouble. We're turning around and getting this thing back to Carl Flamer Ford in Tarpon Springs, Florida, and a huge thanks to Brian and the rest of the management and staff for helping make this review possible. Nice feathery clutch, especially in these little traffic conditions. Such a strong throttle pedal. Let's throw it back into first. Why not? One time. And we'll throw it into sixth. That should be enough. What a car. Holy crap. If you're looking for the best performance vehicle probably ever, go make your way down to Carl Flamer Ford right now and pick one of these up. I think I saw this on their website for $48,000, and yes, considering it was $60,000 brand new, that's not necessarily cheap. But considering for $48,000 you're getting a cloth seat Mustang GT for the 2026 model year, this is some serious performance to compromise along with it. If that's what you're looking for, guys, get your way down to Carl Flamer Ford right now and check out this 2013 GT500. What a beast. And a big thanks to Brian and the rest of the management and staff here at Carl Flamer Ford in Tarpon Springs, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tarpon Springs, Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Brian, and a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.